ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about the ultimate reality check. No one cares about your watch collection. Let's get into it! Yes, and welcome to the Mad Watch Collector Show. This is something that I have struggled with over the past, and I know you guys have too. You know, like any hobby out there, we can get, pretty overexcited and over-enthusiastic about the geekiest of things to do with our hobby, which for me is wristwatches. And after doing countless hours of researching, watching wristwatch social media content, chatting to other watch nerds in forums alike, our reality of value and money and what normal people are actually into gets a bit skewed. And when that time comes when you show your enthusiasm to someone that isn't into watches and they don't reflect that enthusiasm, it can be a bit depressing. And if you've been a fan of the show long enough, you will know that the wife is one of them people. Don't like it. Looks like a cheap spaceman's helmet. Put it away. Now, most people won't notice the watch on your wrist. It's a fact. They wouldn't even have a clue you were wearing one. But weirdly enough, that is what makes this hobby special. It's the I know but you don't know, treatment. And Joe Public out in the street would not be able to tell the difference between a Rolex Submariner and an Invicta Pro diver. But see, the difference between us and normal people is that we can have two watches in our hands, right? One that's £50 and one that's £500. We, as watch nerds, would probably find more reasons to buy the £500 one than the £50 one, even though both watches tell exactly the same time and are as exactly accurate as each other. But normal people don't see the materials used, the finishing that is used on these watches, what the dial's made of, and more importantly, what the watch is powered by. And important for me, the history of the brand that made the watch. See, I put a lot of value in a company that has been around for quite some time, have designed their own watches, maybe made an innovation or two, and are still going strong after 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 decades. Also, I appreciate micro brands or independent watch brands that have not gone down the easy route of completely copying another well-established brand in order to make a few bucks. But that is probably not what the normal person would think. I mean, I went on a trip to see a good friend of mine in Slovakia with a couple of other lads, and for the whole trip, this is what I had to work with, people. They're sportsmen, practicalists. The smartwatch is an easy option in 2026. But look how proud my SSK 023 looked amongst that horrible smartwatch disposable group. Now, they had no idea what the cost of this watch was. They had no idea what a watch with a GMT complication could do either. So on the whole, none of us are buying watches to show off to, everyday normal folk. In the past, right, I have bought watches because influencers have told me to do so. They have told me in the past that these are essential to buy. And to be fair, it's come full circle because I am unfortunately one of those influencers, and I know a lot of you guys have bought watches from my recommendations. I was right about them though, wasn't I, yeah? I've also bought watches because forums on the whole have told me that these are a good buy. And if the herd is right, what right have I got to disagree with them? But I've also bought watches because I think in my head, if I showed them off, other watch collectors and watch nerds would be excited, interested, and proud of me. Yeah? However, one day, and I think it was around 2019, 2020, I realised something. Nobody cares! And after that, it completely changed the way I enjoyed this hobby. At the end of the day, I'm the only one that's putting money into this watch. I'm the only one that's going to wear it. And deep, deep, deep down, even the guy and girl out there that you would class as your closest watch buddy doesn't really care what you've got on your wrist. The only one that cares about the watch on your wrist is you.
calla.
Anyway, nowadays, before I go and put my money behind a watch, there are certain rules I give myself or I put down on paper that must be ticked off for me to think that the watch is going to have longevity in my collection. 1, do you like the look of it? I mean, that is probably one of the main ones, isn't it? Superficial, yes, but if you don't like the look of it to start with, it ain't gonna stay on the wrist for long. 2, do you like the brand? For me, it doesn't matter how good Addis Dive will make a watch, even if they stop making copies and clones of Willards, I'm never gonna buy into that brand. It won't stay on my wrist. But if I love the whole ethos of the brand, the inception of it, the story behind it, the reason for it, is it a reliable brand? Do I have complete confidence in it and the people working behind it? 3, big one, is it gonna be comfortable? You know, am I gonna be able to wear this on my wrist and feel like it fits like a dream? Some watches look great, the brand is great, but the watch ends up being quite uncomfortable. And the 4th one is, can I see myself wearing this in 5 to 10 years time? I don't tend to buy hype watches or trend watches, as I know they just don't have longevity in my watch collection. Now, some of you might think, blow that, you only live once, and there may be a few watches down the line that I regret, but on the whole, they're not worth it. If 1, 2, 3 are all ticks in the boxes, 4 is usually a no-brainer.
Take 2.
Let's see a little more originality, shall we? Now, the funny thing is, okay, it doesn't matter what I say, whether you are new to this hobby and you're at the start of your watch journey, or you've been in this hobby for over 2 decades, you're a seasoned hobbyist by now, these are the stages you have either gone or are going to do very soon. And it doesn't matter what I say right now, but this is what you're going to do or have done. Stage 1 is you buy everything. You know, I mean everything. You don't take time in your purchases, you just buy. 2, a lot of people chase the hype. I've talked about hype watches in the past. You just buy what is trendy at the time. 3, you're a bit more of a seasoned pro and now you're looking at specifications or features of watches. You know, maybe you don't have chronographs, maybe you don't have pilot's watches, maybe you'd like a triple calendar, who knows? Then you get to stage 4 is where you're looking for value. What value can I get in this watch, whether monetary or deep within me, you know? Until everyone reaches that final 5th stage, whereas I'm just buying a watch to make me feel happy. That's it. Inner peace, inner satisfaction, inner fun, inner passion. I'm buying the watch solely for me, and I don't give 2 schwatzits what anyone else thinks. We have all made mistakes. You are gonna make mistakes in the future until all of you, all of us, realize that 5th stage, that's what it's all about. And whether it's buying things or doing things that make you feel good, that's the key to life, isn't it? Or key to enjoying your life anyway. And if you've got a strong, supportive family like mine, don't like it, well, they'll just be happy as long as you're happy. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Oh, you are absolute legends. And if you want to support the Mad Watch Collector any further, well, we got a Patreon now. See the shows early, blooper reels, behind the scene footage, private group chat, and get your name credited at the end of every show like this amazing lot. Whoa! But if I've got you for a few more minutes, and I hope I do, why don't you click this one? Oh, this one is sweet. You're gonna love it, I tell you. Hype watches, okay? Hype watches. Don't do it, but have a look at the case study. It's quite interesting. Go on, click it, you'll love it. Click it, come on, click it. Click it.